We're in the summer house at Nan's and I'm going to interview everybody. Nanny, how's your day going?
So far, the best day ever, I think. My grandchildren have turned up. What a surprise, and I love you all.
The best three are here. Confirmed.
No, I've seen him.
This is going online. Unlucky, Luke. Fuck you. You suck. Anyway.
I have seen him, though.
So I've always had this long running joke with you, Nan, that when you write to Liam on a card, it always looks like a yo. So, yo nanny chooks. This video is something that I've been trying to make since last December. 11 months I've put making this off. And why is that? Well, because it's difficult. I've been trying to push the boundaries of what I can post on YouTube, and today feels like one of those times. I know you love my videos. You're always there to watch them straight away. Mum would message you when I've posted and you would watch them on your iPad, which, by the way, it's so cool that you have an iPad, an iPhone, an Instagram, a Facebook, Snapchat, Sky Plus. Just so many people will not relate with that with their grandparents. You're very woke. This is a picture of myself and you. This is another photo. And this is another photo. You get the idea. Nanny chooks, you have been a massive part of all of my 24 years. With a very close and tight family, with an understanding of how the world changes, by being mum's best friend, you've always been around and been there for me. I'm going to cut straight to it. A few years ago, I was really struggling with my mental health. I was down, I was drinking too much, I wasn't talking about what was going on, and wasn't caring or looking out for myself. See, I've got great friends, I've got amazing parents, and I've had so many places to turn to ask for help. But I literally couldn't. For some reason, I really couldn't tell anyone what was actually going on. Nanny chooks, you had told me before about how you had depression. The fact that you had suffered with your depression for a long period of your life. Something that I didn't hear from you until I was about 20 years old, and something that, to be honest, I didn't know was a thing up until the age of about 16 or 17. It took me ages to even understand what mental health meant. You were the person I turned to, the person I wanted to talk about mental health with. And on a really basic level, I wanted to just see if my feelings matched up with anything that you may have known before. But this was just a touch point. It was my first step on a journey to understanding how our mental health is like our physical health, and something that I needed to work on. And I have gone on that journey. I work in mental health now myself, and you absolutely love the fact that I do. You've still not fully grasped the company name, and get it wrong a few times, but I know you're proud either way. I have a coach now, I can talk to my friends and family, I can share stories about my mental health extremely publicly, like I'm doing in this video. So Nan, thank you for starting that journey with me. Last year things got a lot harder, didn't they? You were told you had cancer in the brain. You had a brain tumour. A sentence that shudders through anyone's body. This was hard. Almost harder for everyone else than it was for you. You're so strong. You care more about the people around you, and you don't give yourself the opportunity to think about yourself over anyone. 3 weeks of intensive chemo and radiotherapy, it became too much for your body. You wanted to stop. You wanted to live the rest of your life without the pain. During this period, I sent you a lot of text messages. We were talking pretty much every day by text, sending our love to each other. I asked if you wanted to get matching tattoos. You absolutely loved this idea. The best part being that I hadn't even told you what we would get. You were already just a yes. What a legend. I said I wanted to get a tattoo of the Sanctus Orb, the company that I work for. Not solely because of the company, but because of what the orb represented. It represented us, you and me. The way that you were there for me when I needed you to be there. We were going to get it done in December 2019. The date was booked and the pre-deposit was put down. But you just weren't well enough to get it. So I went and got it, on the basis that we knew you would get it as soon as you possibly could. But December went slowly, and you didn't feel any better. On Christmas Eve, we thought we had said goodbye to you. Our lovely Christmas miracle was hearing from you the next day. Throughout the start of the year, I said goodbye to you so many times, and Nanny, I filmed times I've given you a hug goodbye, because I just thought it was going to be the last time that I saw you. You were told that you had 3 months left. You were told that you had 3 months left, so it's no surprise that that was the case. But that wasn't the case, because you've never followed the rules. You've never been well enough to get the tattoo with me, and we've put some fake ones on you, so we have been matching before. This year I've not really been able to see you. I don't know how much you're aware of it, but the world is so strange at the moment, Nan. We've been in our homes for so long, we've been working from home, people have been ill throughout the world, we've had social injustices, we've taken stands. It's been a year that I will never forget. And boy, does that make it harder, that not being able to see you because of this whole thing that's happening. I know you're never going to be able to get the tattoo with me, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to see you again in the proper human contact way. But I do know that every time I'm writing like this, whether I'm looking at my hand, whatever it is, you will always be there with me in this tattoo. I know you would have loved me making this video. I know that this one will make Mum cry, and I know that sharing this will help me. I know that I love you so much and I appreciate everything you've done for me. The date of recording this voiceover is around 6 PM on the 14th of October. I finished writing this letter just under 3 weeks ago, 2 days before you passed away. My plan was always for this video to be posted while you were here. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and I've since been to your beautiful service at the funeral, and I miss you, Nanny. I struggled a lot at your funeral. It was hard. It was a weird sign that you went so soon after I finished writing this letter. I'm looking down at my tattoo right now. I love you, Nanny Chooks. Thank you so much for literally everything. From your munchkin, Liam.